best way to describe Atelier Wen would be as the complete opposite of the good old jack of all trades but master of none. The Chinese brand has become laser-focused on its guilloché dial production ever since the introduction of the Perception, and the model has seen many iterations since, mainly as part of limited edition collabs. For its first non-collaborative LE, the brand has cooked up something special. The Atelier Wen Millésime sports a purple dial cased in grade 5 titanium, with a special prize draw that could net the 3 potential winners something even cooler. I won't keep you in suspense, so before we get into the Millésime, let's talk about the tantalum tickets. Each purchaser of the titanium Millésime will be entered into a drawing, the prize being a Perception with a tantalum case and bracelet. To find out whether you've won, you'll be presented with a solid, milled tantalum ticket upon opening the box, a callback to Willy Wonka's famous golden tickets. While this is all very exciting, 3 tantalum watches is not very much in the grand scheme of things, but fret not. With the introduction of the Perception Millésime, Atelier Wen is also announcing that it will be the first brand to bring to market a non-limited watch, fully cased in tantalum, with a matching bracelet. Given how famously difficult this material is to work with, and that only very few watchmakers actually ever attempted to make an entire case out of the metal, it speaks volumes of Atelier Wen's dedication to bringing high-end materials and finishes to the affordable segment. Unlike some of the more recent Perception special editions, the Millésime features the same fish-scale guilloché pattern that can be found on Atelier Wen's non-limited editions. Made by Cheng Yukai, the pattern is a result of a handmade process, with the engraving master working on machines he built himself. The royal purple color is achieved through a PVD treatment, and was initially not planned to make it into production, merely being fitted to the tantalum prototypes shown at watch fairs. As a result of overwhelming popularity, however, they're making it into a finished product. You know how watch fans can be. Apart from the new dial color, the biggest point of differentiation will be the titanium case, featuring all the V2 improvements from the 904L steel variants. The lugs have been reprofiled compared to the first ever Perception, making for a more comfortable experience on the wrist. Compared to those steel cases, however, the color and finish of the titanium is very different. 904L steel is known for its white glow and luster, but the Perception Millésime flips that, emphasizing the vibrance of the dial through the muted tones of titanium. Measuring it at 40mm at its widest point, the case does quickly taper. Along with the 47mm lug-to-lug and 9.4mm thickness, the Perception Millésime will suit all but the tiniest of wrists. And it's not just about the pretty dial, you know. This is an integrated bracelet watch after all. Atelier Wen remember that, giving the Perception 100 meters of water resistance secured by a screw-down crown. Though the 904L steel variants make for a hefty feel one would associate with a luxury watch, I firmly believe the Perception is best in titanium. Composed of hexagonal and H-shaped pieces, the bracelet links all feature polished chamfers, finishing in a well-thought-out clasp. Not only does it have an extendable feature that makes the watch easier to put on for those with large hands and small wrists, it also has a well-integrated ratcheting system that's operated via the button that's actually the brand logo. No faffing around with some underside pushers wishing, you hadn't clipped your nails the day before. If the bracelet is not quite your style, though I'm not sure why it wouldn't be, you should do your best to be one of the first 88 people that orders the Millésime. If you succeed, Atelier Wen will throw in a fitted leather strap as well, a first for the Perception. Since its release, the Dangdong SL1588A that powers the Perception has been its only potential question mark, merely due to the fact that it's not yet had the time to become tried and tested. But the folks from Atelier Wen are no spring chickens. They knew this could be a potential drawback and addressed it from the outset. Atelier Wen quotes accuracies of ±10 seconds per day, with adjustments made in 5 positions. Atelier Wen is sticking with the decision to not fully display the movement, even though it has been modified with Geneva striping, perlage, and machine-applied anglage. As far as the specs go, its most impressive is its 3.4mm thickness. It runs at 4 Hz and has a power reserve of 41 hours. The Perception launched as an incredible value prop, with a price point that was always going to be difficult to maintain, and it did indeed steadily rise with each limited edition collab. The Perception V2 settled in at $3,288, and the Millésime commands a $300 premium on top of that. Thankfully, the Perception's current quality still does a good enough job to make it a compelling offering. Would you agree? The Atelier Wen Perception Millésime will be available for orders from the 7th of October until the 21st of October. All orders placed within this window will be honored, with deliveries expected in May 2025, with prices at $3,588. If you enjoyed this review, let us know in the comments and subscribe for more videos like this one.